when he collided with St. Dom's last Monday as he lifts one into the gap in right center field, and that is going to drop in and roll all the way to the wall. So coming in to score is DeSanza. Cotto is stepping on the gas, and he's going to slide in safely at third for a triple. And a run driven in for the Firebirds as they strike first and take an early 1-0 lead here in Game 1 of the championship series. And get comfortable with the dimensions of this ballpark as he lifts one into shallow center field. Coming on and making the grab is Joseph DeSanza, laying out and flashing some serious leather to take a highlight away from the future Hofstra player. As you're going to see DeSanza calling off his infielders and going full out. Scary. First pitch, lines it into center. That is going to drop in for a hit. And they're going to hold up everyone else. DeSanza did a great job charging after that ball and throwing home to Cotto. So that is why Camastro rounded third and then headed back to the bag. And this pitch is right on the outside corner to get Ganaris looking. Strike oppose for Kevin Pracio. He leaves the bases loaded here in the top of the second and hooks up with Cotto for an ideal frame as we take another look. And Kellenberg preserving a 1-0 lead. Gavin Langner, the 9th hitter in the lineup, is on deck, showing bunt and laying it down as they go for the suicide squeeze. And the throw to first is in time. Justin Diaz comes in to score on the sacrifice bunt by Quintera. Perfectly executed. He laid it down the third baseline and made Dunn come all the way up. So he knew he couldn't toss it to Scary at home plate. He took the out to Camastro at first. He and Richie Lavaca are heading to Adelphi. And he smokes this one deep to center field. Heading back at the wall, making the catch is Vangelatos. So DeSanza we saw earlier in the game for Kellenberg flash leather. And Chris Vangelatos says, anything you could do, I could do better. All the way back towards the warning track with the backhanded grab for a robbery. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Weinstein as he lifts that one over the head of Langner. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third, heading home, and sliding in safely is Vangelatos. And in its second with an RBI double is Dylan Weinstein as the Bayhawks get on the board and cut the deficit in half, 2-1. And a line drive that is going to sail into left field over the head of Langner. He couldn't haul it in. Rounding third, heading in to score is Weinstein. Back-to-back RBI doubles for Weinstein and Kim. And we've got a new ball game. This championship a year ago. As he gets underneath this one, sends it deep into the gap in left center field. And this flight is a round trip. Richie Lavaca flexing his muscles for his first home run of the season. And what a way to make a statement here in Game 1 of the championship series and put Kellenberg back in front 3-2. And the payoff pitch is grounded through the hole between third and short. They're going to send Diaz home. He slides in safely as the throw is off the mark. And then in its second is Conway. An RBI single for the right fielder who continues to swing a big bat when they've needed it the most throughout the postseason. As he sends this one into the gap in left center field, giving chase is Ganaris. He can't track it down, and coming in to score is going to be another run for Kellenberg, thanks to an RBI double from Gavin Langner. And it is a 5-2 game in favor of the number 2 seed as Langner put this one all the way on the warning track. Ganaris had to turn into a circle there as he was having problems locating the ball, and sufficient time for Conway to come in to score. Here's the payoff pitch and a line drive into left field for a base hit. Valdez is rounding third. He's gonna easily score. Sharkey slides into third. He'll keep his hand on the bag. It's an RBI double from Richie LaVaca, who is putting on an absolute show. A home run in his last at-bat, a double to follow. He has driven in a pair, and it is a 6-2 Kellenberg lead. He has taken second base by command, and he is going to drive in a run with his well-disciplined approach at the plate. Coming in to score is going to be Sharkey. It is 7-2 Kellenberg, and the bases remain loaded for the 9th hitter, Gavin Langner. And the first pitch nails him on the backside, so another run is going to come in to score. LaVaca jogs home, and the struggles continue for Mosman, as it is now 8-2 Kellenberg in terms of their efficiency on the hill. And Kim gets underneath this one, sending it deep to left and watching it sail over the wall. This flight is a round trip, a 2-run jack for Ray Kim, and they have cut into the deficit 8-4 as Kim gets his 8th of the season. And it has been a 1-2 punch for the Bayhawks today. Weinstein and Kim left Langner no choice but to just admire this one over the wall. The 8 have translated to 8 runs for Kellenberg, and maybe this is number 9, and it will drop in for Scary. His bat living up to expectations, and he slides in safely at second for a 2-bagger. The 4 runs in this game. Can somebody else come through? Prasio snagging it out of thin air off the bat of Canaris and nearly picking off Scary at second. So here is the top of the order with Muccia. And Muccia lines out to second where Quintera is awaiting. Back-to-back line drives that go into the gloves of the pitcher and the second baseman, and you have the same backstop helping you. And speaking of long balls, this flight is a round trip. Richie LaVaca with his second homer of the game. A pair of solo shots. He didn't have any jacks coming into today. He's got a pair, and Kellenberg maybe putting up an early dagger. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A fly ball to center. DeSanza is there. A 1-2-3 7th inning for Evan Williams as he and Prasio get it done to help Kellenberg secure an 11-4 victory in Game 1 of the championship series.